Hey guys, hope you're having a beautiful day. So, breaking news, guys. Breaking news. I mean, this is huge. I don't know how many people are actually looking into this or actually understand what's going on here. So, it says here the FBI recovered a huge chunk of the Colonial pipeline ransom by secretly gaining access to a dark-sized Bitcoin wallet password. Now, in the crypto world, we don't really use passwords per se. What they're referring to is the private keys. So the FBI got access to the private keys, and we all know once somebody has your private keys, then they could get your crypto whenever they want, right? That's why it's so important to always have your private keys. But this is huge. This is really big. I mean, look at this. Bitcoin extends losses, falling below 32,000 after the US seized most of the Colonial ransom. And look at the price of Bitcoin right now, 32,000. 11% drop in 7 days. In 24 hours, a 10% drop. So why is this so big? Like, why am I making a big fuss out of it, right? A big deal out of it. So basically, this means that the FBI's and other agencies as well, of course, not only going to be the FBI, they either have a huge chunk of people's private keys in the crypto space, or they have the tools to get your private keys, right? So I'll start from the beginning. So here in the US, if you're not from the US, there were a group of hackers who hacked into the Colonial pipeline. And the Colonial pipeline is over here in the eastern side of the US. Right, so it was transferring about 45% of the oil, right, to the different states, and they hacked it. So you had a gas shortage for I would say about a week or so, or a week or two. And what Colonial Pipeline did, the company, what they just did, they paid the hackers, right? Because what are they gonna do? Of course, it's not good to pay hackers because then that kind of motivates them to do it again. But they ended up paying the hackers, and now this came out 14 hours ago. The FBI was able to recover about a little bit more than half of the money. If you see here, they were able to recover $2.3 million out of $4.4 million that the company paid to the hackers, right? So they got about half of the money back. And how did they do it? Well, in this article, they explain how, I mean, they don't even explain how they did it. All they said was, well, we basically got the private keys. And then if you go all the way to the bottom of the article, it says right here, the FBI didn't say how it managed to obtain the keys, but it sent a warning to other would-be ransomware hackers. And not only to the hackers, of course, to the whole crypto community, because that means somehow they have the tools to get people private keys only by obtaining their public key, right? Now, public key is super easy to get, but somehow they have a tool that will allow them to also get the private keys. This is crazy. And this is the reason why you have all these articles coming up saying, Bitcoin extends losses. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say this is the death of Bitcoin, but if I was a Bitcoin holder, which I'm not, but if I was, I'll be feeling very insecure right now. I mean, I don't care if my Bitcoin is in a Ledger Nano. If the FBI and other agencies have the potential of getting your private keys, then they could get your crypto, right? At any moment, at any time. Let's say you, I don't know, you didn't pay your house bill. They realized that you reported your crypto income last year. They look for your public keys and they get the money out of there using that tool, which gives them the private key, and then they could just take whatever money they need, right? So this is crazy. I mean, everybody's going crazy. The whole crypto market's impacted. Ethereum lost 11% today. This has been 24 hours, right? Dogecoin, which of course you guys know I don't like Dogecoin, but lost 11%. XRP lost 11%. When Bitcoin goes down, we all know that the majority of the crypto space goes down as well. But yeah, man, this is crazy. And you know what? I don't think the FBI is the only one who has these tools. I do think there might be individuals out there who eventually will figure out what tool this is and use it for their own, for whatever they want to use it for, which is going to be to take people's money. But man, this is crazy. I don't know. Whether you guys, okay, comment in the session below and let me know whether you guys see Bitcoin in 2 years. Because this is not the only issue with Bitcoin, right? Another issue is when it comes to the environment, it's not so friendly. Not environmentally friendly, let's just say. You have about 1 or 2 company that controls most of the Bitcoin mining, right? So it's very difficult to say that Bitcoin is decentralized at this point when you have like 1 or 2 countries controlling most of the most of the Bitcoin mining. Sorry. So yeah, I don't know. This is huge. This is huge, and I'm just gonna keep an eye on it for the next couple of weeks and see how it affects the crypto market. Because if they could do this with Bitcoin, they could do this with any other coin out there, right? Ethereum, or you need the private key. Cardano, or you need the private key, right? So yeah, let's see. But maybe it all depends also on the security of the network itself. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. When I read this, I was like, oh my goodness. I didn't even think this was possible. I mean, what are they using? I think they might be using a supercomputer, maybe, or maybe a quantum computer to get the private key somehow. I really don't know, guys, but for me at least, it makes sense for a quantum computer to be used and try to figure out what the private key is for that particular address. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe out there, guys. Peace.
Actually, I agree with you. I think there are too many. There are around 3,000 different digital assets that trade on a daily basis now. I think, anytime there's a new market, there's a lot of people that run into that market and try to show that they can solve a problem, they can deliver a customer need. I have said publicly before that I think 99% of all crypto probably goes to zero. But there is that 1% where I think that is focused on solving a real problem for real customers and is able to do that at scale. And that's going to be game changing. And I think that's going to continue to grow significantly in the decades ahead.